out things I say sometimes. And I know I'm gonna get a text with me going, "It's a poncho, honey," directly to my phone when I walk off the set. Now, okay, this is something that has been wildly popular. It is from our Principles line by Logo, and it's a knit tee with seam detail. That seaming detail is not only going to add to the intricacy of it, but it's going to add to that slimming effect as well because it goes straight down the middle, but should be $44. You're getting this for $25.99, which is almost, you're saving almost as much as you were spending. Saving $18. First day you're seeing it at this slow price and no reorder on it. So 26.5 inches to 32.5 inches, 60 cotton, 40 modal, and then that means it is machine wash, tumble dry for you. Extra, extra small through 5X. We've had one color already sell out. Right here's our pale khaki. Then we have our Latigo Bay.
Incredible.
Only 100 remain in that Latigo Bay, and that's your beautiful like teals, aqua sort of color. Megan has on our cardamom green. Only 2 dozen left in that.
Wow.
And then on QVC.com, we have our Pompeian red, but that is last call. Clearance price of $25.99 for a Logo t-shirt.
I just saw that. That's amazing.
Now tell me a little bit about this because it is part of our Principles line.
Yeah. So these are the pieces that we go for every single day that we use time after time in so many different ways. So what Lori does is she gives us those principal core pieces, but what she does is she adds those intricate details. So as you'll see the seaming detail. Look at that right around the neckline.
Yeah.
So what did it do? It elevated this simple t-shirt, but now you can wear it just as that t-shirt, or you can wear this totally elevated. And I know that we say that over and over again, but that is the truth. We want pieces in our closet that last, that make us feel really good and look good, but also that we can wear so many different ways.
Now, you know I love a neutral. I love a khaki moment. This khaki has been wildly popular. You at home have been wanting this. If you want that tonal look, pick those up. I also love the idea. Sorry, I'm putting this in front of you because you've got those darker jeans and you also have that matching shoe on that goes with it. So if you want that sort of look to pop out, you can match that with a shoe like similar at home, that color, and get that darker pant. That pant will be coming up later in the show. But do not wait on this pale khaki because it has been wildly popular and we've already sold out of one of our colors. And what I love about this top is that it gives the regular, you know, basic tee a break.
Absolutely.
You are getting something with details, but it also gives you that really cool fit to it where it's more relaxed.
Sure, let's talk about that fit. So Kate and Morgan, absolutely stunning. So beautiful around the shoulders. You have that V neckline with the triple seams in there, so that gives it all that intricate detail. We go on down, you get a really nice amount of arm coverage here, I feel. So you feel confident, you feel covered up. Beautiful around the bust, and the beauty here. Look at the flow right around that waist area. This looks so flattering on every single person. Wear this over top of the lace pieces, as Kate and Morgan did. Wear this alone, wear this tucked in. We have the seaming detail right down the front, so it's making our body look longer. You know, it's the principal piece. It means that we wear this. This is kind of what makes the outfit. You start with this, and then you start layering over top of it.
Right, and if you want to layer it over, I know a lot of you picked up this poncho.
Amazing.
These tones are going to go right back to it. And that gives you, if you are someone who maybe was worried about what coverage you were going to have under the poncho, pick this up, get these tonal pieces that match back beautifully. They're also a similar cut, so this is going to lay in front of that shark.
Let me just add this in here too. I'm putting everything with the blue pants.
Well, listen, I love the blue pant. But you have that shark bite in the front, so this blue will pop out in the bottom, and you'll still see that seaming detail. But I don't want you to wait on any of these colors because we've already sold out of one, and it's a clearance price, which means when it's gone, it's out of here. You're not going to see it again. $25.99 was originally $44, and we are getting very limited in 3 of those options. So right here is our Latigo Bay that you see being modeled, and we only have 6 dozen left in that. We also have it in studio, which Would you tell me a little bit about the colors in this?
Yeah, so it's a high and low. So this is a lived-in coloring effect here. So actually we go in and we take color out. So if we can zoom in, it will show you that this is a really nice, you know when you wash some of your tops and you get that lived-in look? This is how it comes home. Just the right amount. And you see all of that high and low in the texture here. It's just stunning. Right around the neckline, do you see that? So beautiful. And I love this whole palette because it's a really nice, I'll say organic feel. It's not overly saturated. It's really nice and easy to look at.
60 cotton, 40 modal. What does that mean? It's gonna feel good and it's not gonna be heavy. Then we have our pale khaki. Now this has been wildly popular. I don't want you to wait on this one. You can really see that seaming detail across the board on the pale khaki. On Megan, we have our cardamom green. That green is not going anywhere in fashion. We have seen it everywhere. And these are those pieces. If you can pick this up at 5 easy payments of $5.20, pick up more than one because that cardamom green is officially last call. And then we have our Pompeian red. That is that beautiful pop of red, and we have only extra, extra small and small.
Wow.
Only. Item number A683-849 to get that home. Call 800-500-7590. That is always the best way to reach us over here on QVC2. But this is something that we've already sold out of a color, and it's going to be something that lasts year after year.
It absolutely will, and that cotton modal, we all love that. That is extremely comfortable, breathable, lightweight, so it feels so incredible on our body. So all of those beautiful things that we love, the feeling of it on, but then look at all of these amazing seaming details in here. We had that V-neck with the double stitching. We had the seaming down the front. This is a t-shirt. Look how elevated this is. Wear this as the layering piece. Wear this alone. Wear this tucked in. You want to pop the vest coming on over top of this? Go ahead. If you want to wear the cardigan over top of it, go ahead. I mean, there's so many different ways that we could wear it.
Now, we did have 8,000 of these
of the top
already out the door.
Okay.
Of the top. So I do need you to know that we are getting into those final quantities, and we have pieces coming up later on in the show that we will just show you. You can mix and match. This t-shirt goes from easy breezy, throwing it on with a t-shirt and jeans and out the door in a sneaker, and then you can dress it up a little bit, throw on pieces like this lace, where you are getting something that's elevated, but you're still getting that comfort of your favorite t-shirt. That it's not like, that's why I love the principles pieces that Lori brings us, because even though they are what we would call a basic, there's nothing basic about them.
And I love that she does that. So that's what she's doing. She's giving us those pieces, those simple pieces, adding the variation of color in there, adding the seaming detail. So it's elevated. The way that this fits, truly, it's incredible. Glides over the bust, right in the waist area, never too tight, never clingy, has that really nice, soft, silky hand to it. And it will last. The cotton modal, this will last. So it's those t-shirts that you're going to have for years. I
love that you said it looks like it has that kind of weathered look, like it is your favorite t-shirt you've had for forever, but it also feels like that. That's like,
so soft.
You know how you have the one t-shirt that you sleep in, that you reach for every single day?
Really good,
it's just really good. It's lived in. You're getting that delivered to your door when you pick this up, but it's got that elevated look to it. So we are in our final quantities. It is a clearance price. You are saving $18 if you shop with us right now, bringing it down from $44 to $25.99. We've had over 200 ordered in this show alone, and it's got that great length to it, so it's not going to stop at the waist. This is going to give you a little bit of more coverage.
Absolutely, and a lot of the Loganistas, you guys loved this one because you get the coverage here. So this is a nice relaxed fit, not too tight. You wear this alone beautifully, and I love how she paired this just with a simple sneaker. Wear this running your errands, or wear this going out. I mean, I think that these pieces in our closet, they're really important because it's sometimes you wake up in the morning, you're like, what are we doing today?
What am I wearing today?
Right.
Yeah.
This is it. It's that Principal Core collection. You pop this on with your favorite joggers, your favorite jean, and there you go. You don't ever have to be feeling, I mean, we want to feel good. We need to feel good. So these are the pieces that you get excited about, and you don't have to guess, what am I wearing? This is it.
Takes the guesswork out of it, but always makes you look polished, and comfort is key when we're talking about a logo principles piece. Now you decide whether you want that beautiful Latigo bay This is going to give you that beautiful seaming detail. It's got that mixture of greens and blues. This one is going really quickly, so do not wait. Then we have our pale khaki.
Beautiful.
Our pale khaki is our most popular. Over 200 orders in this show alone of just the pale khaki.
Just the pale khaki.
And it's going to match back beautifully to this lace number that we have coming up. On Megan, we have our cardamom green. And that cardamom green actually would look great with this as well.
Yeah, I can put this on. I'll put it on. I love it. I mean, the greens, Lori does the greens like no other, and it's just a really nice, I would say, I'm sorry, I'm looking at it. This is a really nice sagey color as well. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on
great.
QVC.com, we have our Pompeian red, but we only have a handful left to go around. As a reminder, you are saving $18. It was just reduced. First day you're seeing it at that low price. And we only have a few sizes across the board in those colors. So call 800-500-7590. If you want that sweater, it is coming up in a little bit. Item number A683849. We are having our 2-hour logo extravaganza with Megan and John. And we have a lot of pieces where you're saving more than you are spending. You also have some expiring prices, which mean those prices go up at the end.